What's up, guys? I'm here testing out my camera, my laptop. You know, the no frills webcam that comes with the laptop. I've never used it. This is my first time using it, so this is the first video I'm putting out on it. I'm trying to test it out. I want to give another quick thoughts on tonight's fight with Jaron Ennis and Sergey Lipinets. A lot of people saying that this is going to be a big test for Jaron Ennis. I agree. Will this be the hardest fight that he's faced since? We don't know yet. We'll have to see. You know, we know Sergey Lipinets is not going to go in there just to lay down. We know he's tough. You know, he has some tough fights under him, especially the fight with Mikey Garcia. He gave Mikey Garcia a good run. Jaron Ennis, I think Jaron Ennis gets him out of there. Maybe I don't remember what I said in my prediction video. I got to go back and check. I think I said 9 rounds. So Jaron Ennis is gonna knock him out. I still believe that. A lot of people also believe, man, he got to get him out of there in convincing fashion. I don't know, man. I mean, if Sergey Lipinets is tough, it might be hard for anybody to get somebody out of there in convincing fashion if he's as tough as everybody say he is. Or it's just levels to this thing. Maybe Jaron Ennis is just as good, just that good, and he might end up spanking Lipinets. We'll have to see. But one thing I will say is, though, if he beats him, in convincing fashion, or he does knock him, if he knocks him out, absolutely. If he doesn't knock him out, but he still dominates him, outboxes him, absolutely. If he edges him out, you know, maybe you could say Jaron Ennis faced some kind of adversity, but he still won the fight. You know, you gotta look at it like that too. One thing is, though, that's questionable is the chin. You know, a lot of the times, you know, we say these boxers are chinny, and in some instances it might seem that way, but I've seen fighters like Amir Khan, who everybody called chinny. I've seen him take a few shots before even getting knocked out by Canelo. I've seen him get hit a few times flush, and he didn't drop the first time. So he got dropped later on in the fight. But if Jaron Ennis gets his chin tested, it could say one or two things. It could say, okay, well, he was able to get hit by Lipinets, his defenses and all that. And then if he does get hit, and then people are going to say that about him, they're going to say, well, look at Jaron Ennis. He doesn't have the best defense. Sergey Lipinets cracked him, flushed him. And then if he doesn't get hit flush by Sergey Lipinets, that means he has good his defense is on point. And then they're going to say he was moving around too much. We don't know how good his chin is because Sergey didn't get a chance to hit him flush in his chin. You know, so it's like, hey, man, you know, what could you really say, bro? It's like, it's you know, it's a double-edged sword with this boxing thing, man. So, I would like to see him get tested in there. I mean, that is true to a certain extent. You do want to see a boxer face a little bit of adversity in the ring because you want to see what he could do. Because you know, as he moves up in the competition, he's going to face somebody that's going to hit hard. He's going to face a slick boxer or something like that. So you want to see how he can handle these different things. And Sergey Lipinets is not really a slick boxer. He has power. So this could be one of the litmus tests. And they say that in boxing, a lot of the litmus tests has a lot to do with taking a punch. So if he can take this punch from Lipinets and he eats it, walks right through his punches, that's a good gauge on his chin thus far. But there's gonna be harder punches than Lipinets in his career, you know. So it's a gray area when it comes to this chin thing, and it comes to, you know, stuff like that. You know, it depends. You know, some fighters can take multiple shots to the chin, and then, you know, they keep taking those through the fight, then eventually they wear down and then they get knocked out. Some fighters can just take those constantly through the fight and make it through the fight. It's all about punch resistance, and we'll have to see what Jaron and his punch resistance is. Virgil Ortiz, we got to see a slight bit of his punch resistance. Maurice Hooker is a good puncher. He ain't the most. He don't have like sledgehammer hands or anything like that, but he was able to hit Virgil Ortiz a lot. You saw his face at the end of that fight, man. You saw his face, and Virgil Ortiz is going to tighten up a lot of things, man. You ain't doing that. You're not going up in there fighting a Terrence Crawford or an Errol Spence and thinking, no, it's not going to work like that, especially Bud. But I don't know. I think Jaron Ennis, if he beats Lipinets, man, and if he beats him in devastating fashion, that makes him that's making a real statement. Absolutely, it's letting 147 know. Listen, man, I'm coming, and I'm bringing these with me. I'm bringing this power with me, man. So be ready for it. If he goes in there, edges him out, you could say that means Lipinets is as good as people say he is, or that could say Jaron Ennis needs to go back and do some work. You could look at it either way. But at the end of the day, he gets the win. Period. So where does he go from Lipinets? 147, bro. I don't see much competition there for Jaron Ennis, man. There's a handful. I would say Virgil Ortiz, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. I think he beats pretty much everybody else. Even I think Shawn Porter. I think those are the only three real competition for boots in this, man. Listen, 147, bro, is dry, man. As far as I'm concerned, the competition is that shit start getting real when you get to 154. That's when a lot of these 147 dudes are going to see how real shit is, man. And I'm going to make a video on that soon. Stay tuned for the video I got coming up called The Gatekeepers at 147. But, anybody at 147 that's thinking about moving up to 154, man, I'm telling you, they're going to have their hands full, bro. And I think Jaron Ennis will do good up at 154. I think he'll do good. And I'll talk about that in another video or something like that. But Jaron Ennis, if he ever moved up to 154, I think he'll do pretty good. But right now at 147, bro, there ain't much comp for him, bro. I think he skates through a lot of these dudes, these mid-tier comps. I think he skates through Danny Garcia. I think he skates through Shawn Porter. He definitely skates through Josecito Lopez and those type of boxes like that. He gets through them. He might have some adversity when it comes to only two people I could see, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, the only ones that might give him problems. But I can see him drawing it out probably with at first I was saying, I don't think he's really ready for Errol yet. I don't think so, man. I think he can hang with Errol Spence, man. Bud Bud too, but I think Bud has more tools than Errol Spence, so Bud might be more of a difficult fight for Jaron Ennis than Errol would be, in my opinion. But the dude is dangerous, bro. He coming. I see him being a star at 147, a champ, everything. So we'll have to see how it plays out, man. But this is Rebel Life Boxing. Let me know what y'all think about this fight. Check out the prediction video I made. I made a playlist called Predictions. You can check that out. So it'll have all my predictions already listed, so you can go look at it. All right, bros. I'm going to catch y'all later on the next one, man. Peace.